Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine on my YouTube. This is 593 days. Yeah, so 593 days into my Slimfast dieting plan. And this is video log 1202 episodes, so 1202 episodes. So just alright. So I'm just getting my mum's. I think I'm going to be doing a set. So this is today's episode. This is my breakfast video, which I shall put that in there 3 minutes. So it is the 18th of August, Friday. It's 5:05 and I am doing dinner. Well, going to start dinner in a minute. And also, okay, we might have both of these today, the salads. Probably give my mum some of this as well today for her dinner. And then I've got to put in the corn chicken. And what else? Oh, yeah. Can't forget my baby potatoes. Love this. So it should be interesting. Right, I'm just uploading 2 videos today at the moment already. And they're just like little talks. But I don't want people getting offended or anything. This is just my little sort of like a talk on it. On whether like stuff that goes on in TV soaps, like whether some of those soaps are actually made up and put into real life situations, or whether it's not put into situations. Just my opinion. If you guys and girls have got any like opinions about it, let us know in the comments below. But that's on my other 2 videos. I've made like a sort of a 2-part video. One I think is like on 20+ minutes, and the other one's like about 7.5 minutes or something. But it's part 1 and part 2. Because I like doing talks on those. And if it interests you guys and girls out there, let us know in the comments below as well on my other videos on the stuff, because I'm doing those separate. These ones I'm just going to try and keep separate to my other videos. So I do my sort of like news articles and videos on my other videos, so I'll keep those separate, and my breakfast, my dinner ones I'll be doing here and all that. So I've got a variety of videos for different topics which I'm trying to get into, and at some point I'm gonna start up a podcast at some point and get some few people in, and then we can have like some talks on different situations that happen, like religiously or democratically, like in a sort of like politics and all that, and then try and get it all so it goes onto my YouTube. And these won't be prioritized on it. I won't be monetizing them, because I think with those things they don't allow you to do it. Apparently they think it's all fake news, but I think the fake news is usually to do with media and articles, but they can get away with it for some reason. These BBC News, ITV and all the Sky News and NBC News and CNN, they all can get away with all this shit, and it's ridiculous. And we need to literally find out why they're getting away with it. Is there something behind the scenes that is kind of controlling what people can see and what people can't see? So that would be for my other topics on my other channel. Well, not my other channel, my other videos. So it should be somewhere down here, my latest videos for the 18th of August. So it'll be for today, Friday's episode. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'll put that there a minute. I might even do some like talk videos on wrestling, because I like my wrestling videos, like watching wrestling on TV and WWE and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty good. I enjoy watching wrestling. I think it's one of my favourite sports out, even though it's all fake and stuff. But I like the actual sort of controversial scenes in it. It's kind of like watching TV soaps, but with like added fighting and stuff in it. And like wrestling matches. Alright, so I'll put that in there. 9 minutes. So wash this out a minute. Almost there. Right. So today is the 18th. Actually, I've been watching that, what's it called, NXT, which is another version of WWE's like sort of like brand. I call it like wrestling brand, because you got Raw, you got SmackDown. Now you got like NXT, which has been going on for a few years now. I think something like that, quite a few years now. But it's like for like the newer generation of wrestlers, not like the older generation. But the thing is, the old newer generation is also coming on to SmackDown. They're coming on to Raw now. So you got that Corbin on there as well, and he's a good wrestler because he hardly gets beaten. And I think they have to do it that way, because you've got to have some wrestlers that don't get beaten. Like when you had The Undertaker at WrestleManias, where he went undefeated like in his streaks and never lost them for over 20 odd plus years or something, 23 years or something streak. And then suddenly he ends up like getting beaten by Brock Lesnar, who puts him out. He's one. The Undertaker is probably one of my most favouriteable wrestlers of the generation, because I remember he came, I think it was at SummerSlam, I believe it was, SummerSlam or Survivor Series, when he first appeared in wrestling. I think it was like 1980s or something, and he was just like this tall guy and then people punching him, he's just standing there, tough rock and all that. And yeah, one of my favourite all-the-time wrestlers. So yeah, so I had my breakfast earlier, and now I'm doing my dinner, and got my food in there at the moment. And what else I've got to do? I've got my mum's a cup of tea I'm making. Just put my brother's dinner on there so he doesn't end up bloody moaning and stuff. Yeah, it's really strange actually. I went to Tesco's yesterday, right? I bought a packet of tomatoes. I've only just come downstairs, just had a look at them. They're bloody rotten. I'm thinking, what the hell is Tesco's trying to do? They're trying to kill like their customers. Really strange. Rotten tomatoes. I only bought them yesterday as well. Dirty bastards. And the stale date on them wasn't even surpassed. It's not supposed to be surpassed until like a few days or something. Right, I'll be back in a second, guys and girls. Alright, guys and girls, back. Ugh. Fucking headache coming on now. Just put some fish fingers in for my mum. Right. Alright. So put that one in for about 5 minutes. Then I've got to do my brown rice. Ugh. Fucking headache. Ugh. Oh, I'll tell you what, brothers and all that, my brother upstairs. Pain in the fucking ass. Ugh. I love him at the end of the day, but to be honest, he can be a right pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, back in a minute, guys and girls. Alright, guys and girls, so I've got both of the vegetables done, and I'm put the potatoes in for about 7 minutes. So I've put 5 minutes on there at the moment to go, and I'm just turning over the fish fingers because I'm trying to crispy them on both sides for my mum. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't get my brothers ready doing absolutely at all with my mum. Like to help her around the house. They're all after one thing, the money. If there's no talks about the money, what happens then is they don't do anything. Like I say, money talks, people walk. But me on my side of things, I don't worry about the work money and stuff. Like my mum helps, gives me a couple of quid like to help around the house and all that. But to me, I just like helping because that's your mum at the end of the day. You only have one mum at the end of the day, and that's all you should be thinking about. You have one set of parents, biological parents. And then my dad, because my dad's not here and he passed away back in 2005, I kind of have the obligation now that when my mum gave birth to me, it took me 9 months to get out of her, but now it's kind of like I've got to look after her and all that, so in a way, payback time. Well, let's say payback's a bitch, but in my mum's way, she's alright, she's easy enough to look after. Right, so yeah, and I think they deserve a time at that time after all, them looking after you all those years. So about 3 minutes to go on there. some nice vegetable beans. So we're about 15 minutes in. So this morning I had one of those Slimfasts. This is a summer strawberry flavoured shake. It's got the 15 grams protein, very good protein actually. If you use an ordinary protein shakes, oh and I've got chocolate on my bloody nose here, top of the bridge. Been putting my nose in it. So I've got 15 grams of protein. Most protein shakes roughly have, I'd say, about 25% of these. 25 grams I should say. 230 calories. You probably could get them probably a lot less than 230 calories. Source of fibre, but I think it was gelatin is in some protein shakes, which are actually, I think it was skin fat from pigs, and I try and avoid that. Anything with pigs or animal skins or gelatin, anything with animals in it I try and keep away. I mean, this one, it says here suitable for vegetarians on it, so, and I am vegetarian as well, so that kind of helps a lot. But I want to try and find one for vegans next. Once I get to 2,000 episodes, or maybe around about that, I want to try and get like a proper protein one, but maybe like a strawberry flavoured one, but to do with vegan style. So still want to keep the strawberry flavoured shake in that. I might have a look online, see if they do any of that, because I don't like chocolate. I'm really put off with chocolate, and it's got a lot more like calories, a lot more fat in it. Anyway, so I have my soya in that. Absolutely bloody delicious, very tasty, very nutritional, very healthy. So there we go. Ooh, nice and crispy. Right, so now we can put on the back wing. Right. Then I said that's the potatoes. Oh shit. Get that one out there. Nice soft potato. Now what we need now, so turn that one off. Got the main back ring on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there. Alright, I'm back in a minute, guys and girls. I'm up to 19 minutes. Be right back for the next episode.